shore. Can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh, you know I'll be there forevermore. Can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh, can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh, can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh, I thank God there's a heaven and a ringing in my soul, and my soul set free. Can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh. Better get to church and listen to the preacher. Can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh, get right with God and he'll be your teacher. Can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh, can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh, can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh, I thank God there's a heaven and a ringing in my soul, and my soul set free. Can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh. Well, brother, you better get right with God. Can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh, why here upon this earth do try? Can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh, can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh, can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh, I thank God there's a heaven and a ringing in my soul, and my soul set free. Can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh, can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh, can't you hear Jerusalem? Oh, I thank God there's a heaven and a ringing in my soul, and my soul set free. Can't you hear Jerusalem? Boy, now this next song that we're going to feature Miss Becky over here on, this woman can talk fast. Is that right, Kent? She's a fast talker, isn't she? Yeah.
This lady right here used to be my principal over at Yellville, and
As I drive into town, feels like time slows down. All these memories flood in as I remember when we'd walk further down the Sycamore, closer than we'd ever walked before. Grab breakfast at the Rainbow Cafe. They still don't take card, but that's okay. And I remember who I am and who I was, driving down a dirt road just because. Yellow jacket football games, people that just stay the same. When I think of you, I think of good old Mountain View. Where the iris is in bloom and bluegrass grows, front porch debuts and country shows, and everybody somehow knows your name, and family and neighbors look the same. And I remember who I am and who I was, waving out the window just because. Playing music on the square, you can't do that just anywhere. When I think of you, I think of good old Mountain View. Old familiar faces you see at outhouse races, and the Jimmy Driftwood barn will always have a certain charm. And if you ever need a smile, stop by the little yellow house a while. And I swung the swinging bridge to scare you into a good night's kiss. Yeah, we've changed and we've grown, but it'll always feel like home. I remember who I am and who I was, jumping off the top rock just because. I remember that my mama loves me almost as much as God does. Lord, I know it's true, there's just no place like Mountain View.
Well, I got a home on the other shore. Can't you hear Jerusalem moan? You know I'll be there forevermore. Can't you hear Jerusalem moan? Can't you hear Jerusalem moan? Can't you hear Jerusalem moan? I thank God there's a heaven and a ringing in my soul, and my soul set free. Can't you hear Jerusalem moan? Better get to church and listen to the preacher. Can't you hear Jerusalem moan? Get right with God and he'll be your teacher. Can't you hear Jerusalem moan? Can't you hear Jerusalem moan? Can't you hear Jerusalem moan? I thank God there's a heaven and a ringing in my soul, and my soul set free. Can't you hear Jerusalem moan? Well, brother, you better get right with God. Get you here, Jerusalem, oh. Why here upon this earth do track? Get you here, Jerusalem, oh. I get you here, Jerusalem, oh. I get you here, Jerusalem, oh. I thank God there's a heaven and a ringing in my soul, and my soul set free. Get you here, Jerusalem, oh. I get you here, Jerusalem, oh. I get you here, Jerusalem, oh. I thank God there's a heaven and a ringing in my soul, and my soul set free. Can't you hear Jerusalem, oh.
Thank you.
Boy, now this next song that we're going to feature Miss Becky over here on, this woman can talk fast. Is that right, Kent? She's a fast talker, isn't she? Yeah.
This lady right here used to be my principal over at Yellville, and
You've come to tell me something. Say I ought to know. He don't love me anymore, and I'll have to let him go. You say you're gonna take him, oh, but I don't think you can. You ain't woman enough to take my man. Women like you, they're a dime a dozen. You can buy 'em anywhere. For you to get to him, I'd have to move over, and I'm gonna stand right here. It'll be over my dead body. Get out while you can. 'Cause you ain't woman enough to take my man. Sometimes a man goes looking things that he don't need. He take a second look at you, he's in love with me. I don't know where they leave you, oh, but I know where I'll stand. You ain't woman enough to take my man. Women like you, they're a dime a dozen. You can buy 'em anywhere. For you to get to him, I have to move over, and I'm gonna stand right here. It'll be over my dead body. Get out while you can. You ain't woman enough to take my man. Oh, you ain't woman enough to take my man.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Club Possum Music Show, coming to you live from the Club Possum Event Center, just off the Court Square in beautiful downtown Mountain View, Arkansas. All of our Club Possum Music shows are broadcast live on the Club Possum Event Center YouTube channel and Facebook page, and on our local nonprofit radio station, KWMV 88.5 FM. The Club Possum Music shows are a production of Ozark Roots Music and Art, which is a nonprofit organization dedicated to preserving the local music culture here in Mountain View. Support for Ozark Roots Music and Art is provided in part by the Arkansas Arts Council, the agency of the Department of Arkansas Heritage, and the National Endowment for the Arts. We are also supported by generous donations from many of our local owned businesses and the many fine Possum Patreon supporters who help keep our local music alive and kicking. If you're interested in becoming a Possum patron and supporting our live show, you can head on over to www.patreon.com/Club Possum for more information or to get signed up. Generous donations from our audience members are also very much appreciated. If you're joining us in person, we do have a tip bucket here in the back of the room, or if you're joining us online or you're tuned in to KWMV, you can make a donation online at paypal.me/OzarkRootsMusic. And to our in-person audience, we do allow you to take photos and record video, but we do ask that you not use your flash. And tonight we have some extremely talented performers on our stage. They played here a few times in the past, but it's been a little while since we had them here, and we're really excited to have them here tonight. They're from up around the Branson area of Missouri. Will you please make welcome Missouri 65.
I've never cared for weddings or serving champagne. Never thought of silk and laces, flowers or rings. But I've been around for most of my life and I thought that it was fine. But for you, I could always change my mind. I've never been married, I've never been in love. But for you, I could always change my mind. You treat me so friendly, everything's so nice and kind. I find myself thinking of you all the time. Weary days and lonely nights, you're always in my dreams. I'm glad the days are over, you ruined me at the seams. But I've never been married, I've never been in love. But for you, I could always change my mind. I've never been married, I've never been in love. But for you, I can always change my mind.
Thank you, guys. Oh, we really do appreciate you guys coming and sitting out here waiting for us. We got here a little later than we thought. if you're playing for a show, don't go to Anglers if you want to be somewhere on time. Wait for a while. It was good though. All right. Again, thank you guys for coming, and just good to see so many. We didn't know if there'd be 2 or 10 or how many people, so it's a great crowd, and we appreciate you guys being here. So that was a good old John Mountain Boys classic called I Can Always Change My Mind, along with the old Missouri fiddle tune, well, not Missouri, that great old fiddle tune, Cumberland Gap. But all right, next tune we got for you guys. First of all, can you guys hear everything okay? You hear bass, fiddle, guitar, everything? Thumbs up? Great. All right, thank you, Gresham. We got Gresham to thank for that. So, all right, next tune is a little tune called Matterhorn.
We started out from Bern one sunny August morning. There was just the 4 of us against the Matterhorn. There was I with the Australian and Johnny Irishman. get back down. But it's closer here to heaven than it is back to the ground. Matterhorn, Matterhorn, men have tried, men have died to climb Matterhorn. That mighty Matterhorn, that mighty Matterhorn. Thank you all. Wanted to also let you guys know there's hopefully a good amount of people watching online, and in the future this will all be on YouTube if you ever want to watch it again. Well, you guys are like, I'm gonna watch this stuff again. But no, it'll be on YouTube if you go to Club Possum on their page on YouTube, and on Facebook if you want to follow that stuff, and it's all helps the crowd to get it more spread around and helps the whole community. So we appreciate it. But that was a good little tune about exploration of the Swiss Alps, wasn't it? Yeah, he knows a little more about that one than I do. But yeah, this next classic, this is a Bill Monroe tune called Little Georgia Rose. Get it, get it. Of gold and a heart that's true. Way down in the Ridge Mountain, way down where the tall pines grow. She's my sweetheart of the mountain. She's my little Georgia Rose. Watch her do her little part. She'd smile at me when I would tell her that she was my own sweetheart. Way down the Ridge Mountain, way down where the tall pines grow. She's my sweetheart of the mountain. She's my little Georgia Rose. Every life that she had planned, or maybe now she is a lady, one her mother could not stand. Way down in the Ridge Mountain, way down where the tall pines grow. She's my sweetheart of the mountain. She's my little Georgia Rose. Let her ring, Gil, go. About that. Thank you, guys. It really helps that you added energy a lot when you guys do show that you like it. So thank you. We appreciate it. It makes it really fun.
We hope you like it. Like cope clapping. Forgive me, my voice is gone. I just ate and I'm like suffering. But, we've been together as a band. I'll kind of introduce everybody as we go, but we've been together as a band for probably about 5 years? 6 years now, okay. We should be a little better than this, I know, I'm sorry, but we're trying, we're trying. But this woman here, my beautiful wife, got us together about 6 years ago and also for a little contest, and it turned into just a beautiful little part of our lives, and we've been very grateful for. So that song right there we've been doing since the very beginning, ever since we started. So it's like, that's one of our favorites. This is such a classic. So, but this next little tune is another, what is it Bill Monroe or is it Earl Brown? Ilo Brown, sorry. Earl Brown, yeah. Ilo Brown too, I waited as long as I can.
For you and I've always been true, but this fate no longer I can't stand. I know you've had time to make up your mind. I've waited as long as I can. I'm waiting to hear you say you love me, and long for the day you take my hand. I asked again last night for your love so divine. I've waited as long as I can. Done all I can do, said all I can say. Oh, why can I make you understand that I wanted you for mine, but you're wasting my time. I've waited as long as I can. I'm waiting to hear you say you love me, and long for the day you take my hand. I asked again last night for your love so divine. I waited as long as I can. Come on, girl. Done all I can do, said all I can say. Oh, can I make you understand that I wanted you for mine, but you're wasting my time. I waited as long as I can. I'm waiting to hear you say you love me, and long for the day you take my hand. I asked again last night for your love so divine. I waited as long as I can. I'm waiting to hear you say you love me, and long for the day you take my hand. I asked again last night for your love so divine. I waited as long as I can.
Guys. All right, on my very far left over here, well known throughout Mountain View, Arkansas, and the surrounding counties where we're from, my beautiful sister and wonderful bass player, Briar Baldwin.
Thank you.
Has a tendency of hitting all the right notes at the right time.
Cool.
Pretty dang good.
Not all the time.
She started out on guitar with me, and she has some slight bad memories from that, but we didn't scare her off too bad from music, thankfully. No, we have always had a great time growing up together, and she's one of the 5 sisters I've got, and she's pretty amazing. So I love her very dearly, and we're glad that we're getting to play together and play for you guys. So
when we first started, she had like a sort of a wash tub base, but you couldn't really call it that necessarily. It was more like
Plywood.
plywood.
And
it was fantastic. It got the job done. It matched her height. It was
She
fantastic.
was tiny. She was so small. And that one even was bigger than her. So she's been doing it a long time. How long, Briar?
7 years
How
now.
old are you?
17.
Okay, yeah, 10 years. 10 years old when you start. So, yep, pretty cool. All right. This next tune for you guys, I'm sure you guys will all recognize, is the ballad, Bonnie and Clyde.
Bonnie was a waitress in a small cafe. My barrel was around her that took her away. They both robbed and killed till both of them died. So goes the legend of Bonnie and Clyde. The poems that she wrote of the life that they led told of the lawmen left dying or dead. Well, some say that Clyde made her life a shame, but legend made Bonnie the head of the game. It's a little more. The rampage grew wilder with each passing day. The odds growing smaller with each getaway. The closer the end came, the harder they fought. With blood on their hands, they were bound to get caught. Come on, Elliot, go! Walked into town on one bright summer day, when a man they befriended stepped out in the way. With no thought of dying, they both to the side, but death lay there waiting for Bonnie and Clyde. 2 years of running was ended that day. Each get away, but we'll always remember how they lived and died. So goes the legend of Bonnie and Clyde. Bonnie and Clyde. Bonnie and Clyde.
guys so much. So over here on my right, as you've probably figured out by now, is my wonderful husband, Hawken. He's doing a fantastic job tonight, so give him a hand. You know, we've only been married a year and a half, but I still cannot grasp the fact that when we started this band, it was just 5 of us friends, and now, 6 years later, I have a husband and a sister-in-law on either side of me. It's kind of crazy.
These two are floaters, so they're just here.
Over here, our mandolin player is Elliot
They're
Crockett.
single.
We've had a Crockett brother in our lives ever since we could remember, and Elliot's the youngest one of them, so we're glad he stuck around for us. So far.
Give it up for Elliot Crockett, yes. Nice little little note tune called The Highway of Song. Elliot Crockett on the mandolin tonight, folks.
Down on my knees, and with tear-dimmed eyes to give my poor heart ease. Oh, she was hurt so deeply that she could not forget. So I'll live in sorrow as long as I live.
He's over there pulling those licks and making you jerk a tear from your eye. My gosh. Oh, talk about some real talent over there on my far right. We got the wonderful Gil Turk from Willard, Missouri, coming tonight. This man has been through a lot with me. We couldn't find more polar opposites when it comes to me and him, and somehow we get along, and it's a good time. But this guy is our historian. If you'll notice, I'm always looking over at him like, am I getting that right? He is a great friend, historian, and an incredibly talented banjo player. So, one more time, give it up for Gil Turk. Without further ado, our last goodbye. Thank you, guys. Oh, wow, okay. We are Missouri 65. For everybody who didn't catch it, and I probably didn't even introduce it. So thanks for doing that. You can find us on Facebook, and you can follow us for our events and everything that we'll be doing in the future. So we appreciate you guys doing that because it helps. Like I said earlier, it gets us spread around, and we love to play. So we love. I don't know. It's just a great time every time we do. So next tune we got is a good little tune called Unlimited
Emily, I'll always have you with me here to love. An angel sing for an angel coming to fill my heart with thunder of love. I have been praying for nights on end for someone who could make me live again. Ain't all that was from the darkness of my heart came a light with your love, like rain. Come on, Gil. And all that was from the darkness of my heart became light with your love, like rain. Thank you guys so much. On my left, singing harmony and doing a fantastic job on the fiddle tonight. And don't worry, this joker is going to stop singing eventually and let the girls actually sing. They're where it's really at, so. But on my left, this is beautiful Emily Boldman playing fiddle for you tonight. I had the privilege of getting to marry her about 1.5 years ago, and we met about 7 years ago, and I fell in love with her immediately, and as you can probably imagine, it took a little longer for the other side to come around. But anyway, we're going to talk about that. I said, she fell for me immediately. No, not at all. She was but absolutely a joy to have in my life, and I'm very, very glad to be playing up here, very proud to be playing up here with her. So, what was that?
Nothing.
You did that.
Nothing.
All right, here we go. A little tune called Lower on the Hog. Well, I'm working the sawmill, earning every dime I make. Because another paycheck comes from the tax man takes. When my baby's depending on me, oh Lord, to bring the bacon home. But it's just salt pork and meat lowered on the hog. But if I die in the morning, they can't say it pay my way. All this sweat and elbow grease and doing what the foreman say. And after we buy groceries, pay the rent and the telephone, I'm broke, it's gone. What's going on? There's a lot of scraps go out to the door. I'll make more now than lower on the hog. I ain't worried about the federal budget. Oh, now, hold on. Well, the people standing with their hands out, with the forming the welfare line. Well, they're sleeping the backs while I'm out of breaking mine. I ain't worried about the federal budget. Oh, the hell is city small. I'm working overtime, I need to lower on the hog. But if I die in the morning, they can't say it and pay my way. All this sweat and elbow grease and doing what the foreman say. And after we buy groceries and pay the rent and the telephone, I'm broke, it's gone. What's going on? There's a lot of scraps go out to the door. I'm making more now than lower on the hog. If I die in the morning, they can't say and pay my way. On this sweat never breeze, I knew what the poor man say. And after we buy groceries, pay the rent and the telephone, I'm broke as gone. What's going on? There's a lot of scraps go out to the dogs. I make more now than lower on the hall. Well, a lot of scraps go out to the dogs. I make more now than lower on the hall. Thank you, guys. Pretty dang good for a 17-year-old bass player, isn't she? She's a wonder. Gil, if you're going to take a break, now's the time. That banjo, as you can probably imagine, gets down, it wears on your back after a while. So, Briar and I are going to sing one together. And we've done this one for quite a while, but it's just been again, a privilege to play with her, and she's pretty amazing. I'm very humbled and glad that she still plays with us, because she's far above my pay grade, not these guys at my pay grade. So maybe the better thing is today would be, I'm glad this band still lets me play with them. All right, ready?
Someday, baby, when I am a man and others have taught me the best that they can, they'll sell me a suit and they'll cut off my hair and send me to work in tall buildings. And it's goodbye to the sunshine, goodbye to the dew, goodbye to the flowers, and goodbye to you. I'm off to the subway, I must not be late. I'm going to work in tall buildings. Tired and my life is my own, I've made all the payments, it's time to go home and wonder what happened betwixt and between when I went to work in tall buildings. And it's goodbye to the sunshine, goodbye to the dew, goodbye to the flowers, and goodbye to you. I'm off to the subway, I must not be late. I'm going to work in tall buildings. I'm going to work in tall buildings.
Thank you, guys. Well, you guys aren't crying yet. Let's do another tune, I guess. Oh, man.
Thank you.
Well, we appreciate it.
Now that you know our name too, that helps. Sometimes we forget important details, but that's okay.
You guys ready to liven things up a little bit? Here we go. Huh? What's your... Put your hands together for the Guild Turk on the bench. Here we go, the farewell. This is the next tune that always and consistently reminded me of, in my opinion, one of those beautiful places in our nation, especially. Probably the world for me, but it's the Ozarks. I absolutely adore this land that we get to live in, and this tune always kind of reminded me of that. When I was a child, my family would travel to western Kentucky, where my parents were born. The backwoods old town is often remembered so many times as my memories are worn. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Sometimes we would travel right down the Green River to the old band prison down by Adriel, where the air smelled like snakes. We shoot with our pistols, but empty pop bottles was all we would kill. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Well, the coal company came, pulled out a shovel, and they tortured the timber and they stripped all the land. Well, they dug for their coal till the land was forsaken, and they wrote it all down as the progress of man. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. When I die, let my ashes float down the Green River, and my soul roll on up to the Rochester Dam. I'll be halfway to heaven, paradise waiting, 5 miles away from wherever I am. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away.
Every morning, noon and night. Cared not for the cross and brought him safely out. Oh, Daniel prayed.
Oh, Daniel prayed every morning, noon and night. And oh, Daniel served of God while upon earth he trod.
He prayed to God.
He prayed to God every morning, noon and night. Care not for the king's decree, trusted God to save free.
Oh, Daniel prayed.
Oh, Daniel prayed every morning, noon and night.
Brothers, let us watch and pray like Daniel did from day to day. He prayed to God.
He prayed to God every morning, noon and night.
We too can gladly dare and do. He'll pray to God to see us through. Oh, Daniel prayed.
Oh, Daniel prayed every morning, noon and night. Oh, Daniel serves the God while upon the earth he's strong.
He prayed to God.
He prayed to God every morning, noon and night. That he cared not for king's decree, trusted God to stay free.
Oh, Daniel prayed.
Oh, Daniel prayed every morning, noon and night.
Oh, Daniel prayed.
Oh, Daniel prayed every morning, noon and
Now.
Thank you, guys. That was a wonderful wife singing on that one. Very good. There's all but it. Thank you. Let me get some water real quick. Oh, Gil, are you doing all right? So, yes.
His instrument's a whole lot heavier than ours, so we kind of have to check on him, you know.
Like 60 pounds, so.
We considered putting up a chair for him, and then we thought people might raise questions after that. So.
What's wrong with the banjo player? Oh, man. Everybody, all of our friend group, including us, says that Gil is the oldest 24, 23-year-old you ever met. He is an old man. That's great. I need to stop messing around and get my cable off. There we go. Once in the spring, a sunny day, my good gal let me Lord, she went away. Now she's gone, and I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. Don't like my peaches, they don't shake my tree. Out of my orchard, let the peaches be. Now she's gone, I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. Mississippi River, deep and wide.
gone, and I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. Let me have it, Briar.
Sweating, Gil.
This is not me.
What?
Oh, this is me.
You're not supposed to let them know we have a set. Come on.
Fail.
It's all in our brain. Here we go. John Henry was a steel driving man. You could hear his hammer ringing across the land. Well, you put us side by side, John Henry run and hide, 'cause I was born with a hammer in my hand. Yes, I died with a hammer in my hand. Thank you, guys. Oh, this is a very energetic, pleasant crowd. Thank you so much. I really mean it. You guys for sitting in here. And are you guys hot? I'm hot. I know. Whenever I walk in here in the afternoon, I'm like, gosh, it's freezing in here. And I know. I mean, look at me. I'm getting sweaty.
Shake along.
Nervous, man. You guys are a tough crowd.
We really enjoy square dancing a lot when we're, well, some of us enjoy square dancing. Gil does not like square dancing. But I will say, when we dance, Hawken goes through several shirts before the end of the night.
Really? I
It's
have to bring
bad.
a towel and like 4 shirts. It's not bad. And the girls won't even touch me. So it's okay, everybody. She doesn't have a choice. She doesn't have a choice. Oh, okay. This is an old tune called Bill Monroe tune, isn't it? All the time? Yep. All right. You notice how I always do this.
Yeah, the lead.
'Cause he'll scold me later on the way home. He'll be like, you realize that wasn't it? Yeah. Anyway. All right, here we go. You ready? I think, right? Oh, yeah, it's you. All right, hit it, son. What are you
Lord, send the angels for my darling and take her to that home on high. I'll wait my time out here on earth, love, and come to you when I die. Gil, maybe something bluesy on that thing. Lord, send the angels for my darling and take her to that home on high. I'll wait my time out here on earth, love, and come to you when I die, and come to you when I die, and come to you when I die.
Well, it's one of my favorite Kenny Baker tunes, and then when I realized it was Gil's favorite Kenny Baker tune, I was like, well, we found a good one. It's
Compare that, Gil likes that fiddle tune.
Yeah. Pulling out all the double stops.
Here we go.
It's a banger.
That was awful.
Cringy. Pulling out all the double stops. Did you hear that? Here we go.
Hawken was like, you know, the last time I bought this type of strings, that's the time when I would break all my strings in our shows. And so I said, you sure you don't want to change them before then? But it was too late.
Here, give me where are those strings?
Hawk and I gave some.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Mr. Hobbs.
First class.
You got more, because I'm probably going to break another. There's a girl on my mind I can't get over. That would break the heart of any band. Without her, well, things would fall to pieces. Well, I'm dreaming about so I'll just keep touching up my gray hair. Live and hope someday she'll understand. And it's no matter if I live to be 100. There'll always be a place in my heart for Mary. Well, I know she's out there somewhere, you know, can be found. Just to think of her, it tears me down. But if teardrops were pennies, you know I'd be a wealthy man. For all the tears that I cried, my Mary Ann. And so I'll just keep touching up my gray hair. Live and hope someday she'll understand. And it's no matter that if I live to be 100, there'll always be a place in my heart for Mary. No, and it's no matter that if I live to be 100, there'll always be a place in my heart for Mary. Thank you, guys. All right, I think it's time for us to exit the stage and you guys to do your business, right? All right. I'll give you a good little tune called Ricestro, right? I don't know how you pronounce it, but let them have it. Fabulous Emily Boldman and Gil Turk on the band. Thank you very much. for
Thank
doing
you,
that. I
Mr. Bob.
appreciate it.
Yes. That was fast too. That was good.
Professional.
All right. This next tune is a relatively new one for us. It's where did this tune? You know where this tune came from, Gil? It's just one of those ones that was kind of out in the wild.
Which one are we talking about?
Cry of the Whippoorwill? No.
What?
No.
Yeah.
Sorry. Wild Thunder Road. I'm sorry. Okay, this tune, sorry, is a old Jim and Jesse wrote it, I think, believe for it was a movie, yeah, about just they called it the Whiskey Road. I think it ran through Appalachian Mountains and out, and it was a often fantasized timeline about the moonshine runners who would go out throughout the hills and take moonshine from stills and sell it illegally. You know, a lot of time people romanticize it and, you know, fantasize it all, but it's like, it was a pretty harsh time for a lot of people. But this tune kind of gives you the outlay of it, and it's a really good little fun tune about called The Ballad of Thunder Road.
Let me tell a story, and I can tell it all, about a mountain boy who ran illegal alcohol. His daddy made the whiskey, his son he drove the load. When his engine roared, they called the highway Thunder Road. Sometimes it was Asheville, sometimes Memphis town. The revenues had chased him, but they couldn't run him down. Each time they thought they had him, his engine would explode. He'd go by like they were standing still on Thunder Road. There was thunder, thunder over Thunder Road. Thunder was his engine and white lightning was his load. There was moonshine, moonshine to quench the devil's thirst. All they swore they'd get him, but the devil got him first. Well, on the 1st of April, 1954, the federal man said, word, he better make his run no more. They sent 200 agents, we're covering the state. Whichever road he tried to take, they'd get him sure as fate. Now, son, his daddy told him, now make this run your last. Your tank is filled with 100 proof, you're all tuned up and gassed. Now, don't take any chances, and if you can't get through, I'd rather have you back again with all that Mountain Dew. There was thunder, thunder over Thunder Road. Thunder was his engine and white lightning was his load. There was moonshine, moonshine to quench the devil's thirst. The law had swore they'd get him, but the devil got him first. Roaring out of Harlan, well, revving up his mill, he shot the gap at Cumberland and screamed through Maynardville with G-Man on his taillights and the roadblocks up ahead. The mountain boy took the roads that even angels feared to tread. And to Knoxville, Knoxville, out on Kingston Pike, they ride outside of Bearden, there they made the fatal strike. Well, he left the road at 90, that's all there is to say. The devil got the moonshine and the mountain boy that day. There was thunder, thunder over Thunder Road. Thunder was his engine and white lightning was his load. There was moonshine, moonshine to quench the devil's thirst. Law had swore they'd get him, but the devil got him first. Law had swore they'd get him, but the devil got him first.
We've got about time for 3 more or so, I believe, right, Gresham? Yeah. Okay. Briar, you want to sing?
Sure. Let's do this one, this one, and this one. Yes. That's my book.
All right. B flat. Okay. We're going to get my lovely sister to play a little tune here. You guys enjoying everything so far? Is all good? All right. Got that string spectacle.
again, everyone, for coming out and spending your evening here with us. We get to come to Mountain View when we can, and every time we get to come, it brings back so many great memories of playing music. And we attend a summer music camp here through the Ozark Mountain Music Association, and now a lot of us teach kids there now too. So it's been really cool to see it come full circle. So we appreciate you all being here, and here is "Cry, Cry, Darling."
Cry, cry, darling. That's all I'll do if you should leave me with the blues. Cry, cry, darling. My eyes will cry and never cry if you should go. For me, there'll be no moonlight if ever we should part. Cry, cry, darling. That's all I'll do if you're the one that I should lose. You know how much I miss you. If ever we should part, cry, cry, darling. That's all I'll do, 'cause you're the one that's left me blue. That's all I'll do, 'cause you're the one that's in my heart.
Thank you, Briar. All right, well, we've got about two more, I think, and then we'll be headed out of here and let you guys go back to doing something enjoyable. No, we do appreciate it. I know we've said this a lot, but we do appreciate you guys coming out and listening. It means a bunch to us, so we're having a great time, and we've had a great time coming out here and being here. So. A little rendition of a song called Blue Night. Got you all on the mind. Come on now. Blue night, blues I can feel. I don't know what can mean. Well, we used to walk alone with a aching heart. Love is gone blue night, blues I can be. Come on, boy. You guys want two more or one more? Give the people what they want, Gil. We lugged this guitar all the way down here, and he ought to use it. He's not only is he an absolutely fantastic banjo picker, but you talk about one heck of a guitar player and electric guitar player as well. He's one of the most talented guys I know, but he's pretty dang good at just about anything he tries. So he's also, him and I are both, actually all of us here pretty much have, we're jobs and, we're up onto the adult life now. Boo. But can't be little kids anymore and going around playing music, just having fun. But he's a game warden for up in Greene County, Missouri, and he's given up and sacrificed quite a lot for his career and everything. And between his career and music, he's a busy guy, so we're really appreciative that he is able to play with us. So give a big hand for Gil Turk on the guitar tonight.
Bound to jail all night long. Paul and Silas bound to jail all night long. Paul and Silas bound to jail all night long. Saying, who shall deliver for me? Play it again. Paul and Silas prayed to God all night long. Paul and Silas prayed to God all night long. Paul and Silas prayed to God all night long, saying, who shall deliver for me? Jail it reeled and rocked all night long. That'll jail it reeled and rocked all night long. That'll jail it reeled and rocked all night long, saying, who shall deliver for me?
We just had that bass going.
All night long. Paul and Silas bound to jail all night long. Paul and Silas bound to jail all night long, saying, who shall deliver for me? Come on, Gil. Close this out.
Thank you, Gil. That was great. Oh, that was so much fun. All right. Last song. Well, sorry for what you're about to hear. No. This is a good old tune called, anyone who is really involved in bluegrass and old country music, you say, do you play Blue Yodel number something? And you'll be like, well, who sang it? So-and-so. What year was it? Such. It's like, there are 100,000 different Blue Yodel something. So the version that we're going to be doing is Blue Yodel number 4. So if you want to go and try to find that, good luck. Good enough. Here we go. Yes, yeah.
She's low. She's tall, 6 feet from the ground. She's long, she's tall, she's 6 feet from You know, hand me down. She sounds just the same. She got eyes like diamonds, and her teeth shine just the same. She's got red ruby lips, and a hair like a horse's mane. Put your air brakes on. I need you, mama. You're always on the street. Every time I need you, mama, Lord, you're always on the street. You hang out on that corner like a policeman on his beat. Thank you all so much for coming out. Have a great rest of your night. Thank you. What?
He said John Denver. Do a John Denver. Oh my gosh, no! Yeah, you can't end on that note.
We're already 10 minutes off.
All right, are we done or what? One more. I'm playing bluegrass in backwards. Or no? Yeah. Heavy traffic. Kenny Baker tune or another tune? All right, here we go.
Oh, yes.
I thought I had gotten out of this one, but it's not.
Not yet.
Are you gonna do your thing? Okay, skip it.
It's gonna go with little banjo
Ready? Ready? Yeah, just go here forward.
Thank you. Good night. Thank you so much.
Nice looking young man, beautiful.